They're hard and they're brutal and they're specific, but I know how to do it. This would be a different kind of restaurant.
What will we call this place?
Ari from CNN Brazil, huge fan of the show. In fact, I don't know if you know that, but the bear is really big here in Brazil.
Oh, really?
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, we love you. And have you ever been to Brazil, tried any Brazilian food?
I've never been to Brazil.
I've never been to Brazil. And Brazilian food.
Sure, I've tried Brazilian food. Yes.
Brazil nuts.
What did you try, Jeremy?
I don't know specifically. I guess I know I've been to Brazilian restaurants, but I don't know. Can you what's like what are a couple like
most
big
popular
dishes?
Feijoada.
Sorry?
Feijoada is like brown beans with rice and meat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you tried that, but it's really good.
I don't know. That sounds very good.
Sounds great.
And we have caipirinha, which is a famous drink here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You should come.
Maybe I haven't been to a Brazilian restaurant. Okay. We gotta go. Yeah.
And Jeremy, what was your relationship with the kitchen before the show? Did you know how to cook?
No, I didn't at all. Yeah, I was a fan of like going to restaurants and eating at restaurants. But I really I didn't know very much about kitchens, about restaurants, and certainly didn't know how to cook very well. But the show was so great. You know, I got set up. I spent 2 weeks in culinary school. I got to spend like several months in different kitchens, and sort of prepping, and so I have learned a lot over these last couple of years.
So now you know how to cook. You can say that.
I can cook some stuff for sure. Yes.
Constantly evolve through creativity.
Vibrant collaboration. That's demented.
These are non-negotiables.
I can sense the sarcasm.
No, not sarcasm. Snark, contempt even.
Abby, I have 2 older brothers and I know how difficult it can be. At the same time, very special to be the sister, the only woman. How do you think Sugar handles this between Carmi and Mikey?
I think that there's a lot of eye rolling, especially at Carmi, repeating his patterns all the time. I think, she has a really thick skin and, she is quick to give him a hard time and sarcastic, but, she's also very tenderhearted and very sensitive and really just wants the best for him. And, I think starting from the beginning, she's always just been trying to keep him close and have a relationship with him. And, she's constantly trying, right? Like even in the Fishes episode, she wants
to connect. She wants to like try and connect during this like period.
And I think that is kind of something that probably will be with her forever.
Yeah. And do you take some things from the show into real life? I don't know. For example, you started saying corner in the kitchen at home, things like that.
I think I say behind often, like even if I'm like rushing down like a busy street in New York or something like that, I can move very well through crowds and I will catch myself sort of like saying behind to strangers as I'm behind them. Certainly like walking through a kitchen or something like that, like if I'm in a busy restaurant, walking past like servers or something, I will like use it all the time.
Going to the restroom in a restaurant.
Exactly.
Behind.
Yeah. And just a question, more of a general wondering, do you still eat the food that you use on the scenes? I mean, the leftovers, how does it work? Because it seems delicious.
Yeah, we really do. Courtney Storr, our amazing culinary producer, she, if she has extras, which she does, she like comes around serving us focaccia with honey, and it's just the most delicious thing you've ever had. And everything's really fresh. Everything's in the walk-in is fresh. And I think season 1 I took like a doggy bag home with all of the chicken piccata, which was delicious.
It is.
Ate it in the van.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like. We saw a little bit of it last year, kind of in the last couple episodes, but like our set is like a fully functional kitchen. Like we have another kitchen like off stage where they can prepare stuff, but everything functions, everything's real. It's pretty amazing. And like Coco, CJ, Brian, Justin, like all these guys like come together and and they can prepare a lot of delicious food like very quickly. Yeah.
Doors!
Is there any behind the scenes story that you remember that is worth telling? And show.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to burn her too bad.
Oh, yeah. A milkshake was stolen from me while I was pregnant.
We eat very well on our set, and like on big days.
They bring in milkshakes
and burgers and like all this stuff, and like
it was at my chair and it was swiped by another cast member.
Yeah, we won't say
who, even though you just said.
I did. Yeah. I won't say it again. But I don't want to burn too bad.
And what is your guilty pleasure when it comes to eating?
I think like pizza is my biggest, if I am like, I'm gonna eat whatever, it's always like pizza. Some sort of pizza is like my favorite food. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Italian food, I would say pasta.
Thank you so much. If you can send a message to us here in Brazil for CNN Brazil, that would be great.
Hey, yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching our show, and we appreciate you.
We love you, Brazil.
You need to calm down.
This is what you wanted, right?